Hello everybody, my name is Sifu Rafael Gonzalez. Welcome to El Castillo del Morro in Old San Juan, Puerto Rico. Welcome back to I Am Wing Chun. In today's chapter, we will be discussing how to defend ourselves against elbows to the head. Okay, so stay tuned, keep watching. We'll be with you in a minute. Elbows are a very particular tool in sense of aggression. We have very little nerves here. This is why if you pinch your elbow, you won't feel a thing. And it's very, very lethal, and it can inflict a lot of damage if you get hit with one. Okay. Now, stuff that never gets discussed is that although elbows are indeed very powerful in the sense of strength, they are very, very weak in the sense of structure. If we use I Am Wing Chun's theories, you'll see that we have here an horizontal midline that will be dividing our bodies into a north and south, or upper gates and lower gates. Okay, so elbows happen within a short distance. It's a short range fighting. I mean, you won't be able to reach anyone from this distance with an elbow. You'll be having to either clinch, or if you're boxing or fighting, probably you can launch it from this distance, but never from a long distance. It wouldn't make any sense. Although in life, it still may happen, so you gotta be mindful of that. So let's say, what's the problem with elbows? And the reason I don't fear them that much is because although I know they're very powerful, as I said before, they're very weak in the sense of structure. Every time someone shows stuff like this, I'm gonna do it on you first, like square with me with the boxer. You've seen stuff like this in different Wing Chun videos, or I don't know, any other martial arts style, right? So what they do is they can sort of try to bring down the guard and try to hit you forward with an elbow, stuff like that, or basically just, rampage and go crazy with elbows themselves without any particular technique before them. The situation is this: if you launch an elbow, let's say you clinch me, Chris. If it clinches me, one of those hands are destined to hit me on my head. So basically, he can throw an elbow with this one, try to hit me with this elbow, or try to come at me with the second one. All right? Now, what's the problem with this? If your elbow is above that horizontal midline, and he tries to launch an elbow to my head, okay, it's very, very easy to just deflect this thing because it has no structural power. It's very powerful if you go against it. But the moment that the elbow is coming to my head, because he needs to reach me, especially if I'm taller than he is, he needs to bring that elbow above that horizontal midline. That being said, it's very, very easy for me to use I don't even have to use any Wing Chun technique whatsoever. All I have to do is basically, comes at me, just deflect, and use my both hands. You want to go more Wing Chun, you can try to reach and then make this stuff with bones so under. But the truth is, someone clinches me, try to come in with an elbow, that's all I have to do. I have to just control from underneath, and then I'll be able to get out and hit him. In the Chun Puerto form, which is the second form of Wing Chun, you'll see a movement like this, turning. As you can see, the form itself is telling you that horizontal elbows are not meant to be placed front to front, or like looking at each other. It's supposed to flank your opponent. So it means that if he clinches me, he tries to attack me with an elbow, the very first thing I want to do is to control this thing here from underneath, try to reach under, sweet, even though if he's holding me still, I can still go under, and then by doing so, he exposes the lower gate. I can hit him there with an elbow. If he drops the elbow, then I can just go ahead and hit him in the head, okay? So basically, whenever you want to use an elbow, my recommendation, I'm not saying that all I'm saying is, it's just the right thing. It's just that within my experience in Wing Chun training, I found this to be true for myself, and it has been working a lot better than other stuff that I learned before. So within the clinch comes an elbow, just control, or with this one, just control underneath. Again, control, control. Once you're there, if you have to even scoop under and control, then you hit them. But always get away from the center, turn your body, and then hit. What you're gonna do there is up to you, right? My recommendation is, if you are one of those people that have the, that is accustomed to basically, clinch or do this and try to hit it forward, you gotta be mindful that, well, someone who's watching this video will learn how to defend against that. Okay, so if you do that, all you have to do is just go under, control, turn me, flank me, and then from there you can even take me down if you want to. Take me down, boom. And then from there, you'll be able to do whatever you want to do. Okay, so pay attention, use sensitivity if you have to, if you know how. Make sure that you understand that elbows most probably will be coming to your head, to your head, to your head. All you gotta do is control the elbow from under. And then from there, scoop and let it go its path. Don't go against it. The moment that you do that, you'll be flanking your opponent. You'll be looking over there. I'll be looking towards him. And then from there, I can actually do whatever I want to do. I don't have to hit him with an elbow, but if you want to do that, you can do it from a safer spot, because he cannot outflank me the same way. All right, Chris? So that'll be it for this time. I hope you enjoyed that technique. Keep watching our videos. Make sure you press like on our Facebook page, keep following us, and then it will be until the next one. So Seafood Rafael Gonzalez and Chris from I Am Wing Chun. We'll see you in the next time. Thank you. Eso quedó bueno.